Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, race fans. Welcome to the Dirt Racing Network. Mike and Dom here with you for the call of the Dirt Slingers Monday Night Thunder Series presented by Tim's Dirt Track Simulators. Looks like we got about 36, 37 cars in the pits here tonight, qualifying just about ending. Dom, ready to go racing here tonight?
Yeah, I got a pretty big field tonight. It's going to make it for some exciting racing and a doubleheader. More racing action on top of it.
All right, looks like we're going to have, I think, 4 heat races. Going to go 8 laps apiece here. Getting them ready to go. Going to get going ready right off the bat. Race Control calls out 39 cars in the pits here tonight. Appreciate everybody tuning in. All right, starting on the pole in the 314 from Dayton, Ohio. That is Cameron Merriman. Starting on his outside in the Elbows Up Sim Sport. Over the wall, number 25. That is Richie Freston. Starting third in the Black Diamond Motorsports Ultimate Dirt TV. Ultimate Dirt TV, number 54 from Ellington, Florida. That is John Batista. Starting in fourth in the Elbows Up Sim Sport Over the Wall Photography, number 28 from Hanford, California. That is Shea Paulo. Starting fifth in the 257. That is John Lopresto. Starting sixth in the UDSRA Force Wegs and KC I-55 Lawyers, number 73 from St. Louis, Missouri. That is Larry Moody. Starting seventh in the Bill Russell Force, number 96 from Starksville, Mississippi. That is Matt Dixon. Starting 8th in the number 7, that is Jacob Fields. Starting 9th in the 13, that's Cody Kelly. And starting in 10th in the Brent Marks Racing Sim Team, Elk Line 88, Wicked Cushion, number 25 from Ontario, Ohio. That is Kevin Click. 10 cars, going 8 laps. Mr. Henninger, race number 2. Roughly, I would guess right now, probably 9:15 your time, 8:15 Central Time. Kind of just pop back into the broadcast as soon as we finish up with this one. We're going to get ready for race number 2. He launches it pretty much as soon as they shut down this one. So, but that would be my best guess, like 9:15 your time. All right, getting ready to go green here. Merriman and Preston on the gas. Green flag. Cameron Merriman up to the early lead. Richie Preston in that second spot. John Batista in third. Shea Paulo fourth. Larry Moody in fifth. Good battle shaping up at the front of the field. Cameron Merriman, Richie Preston, John Batista, the front 3. Shea Paulo, Larry Moody, John Lopresto, the top 6. Larry Moody looking on the inside of Lopresto. Can't get by him. Cameron Merriman out front. Richie Preston second, John Batista in third as they haul it into turn number 3.
Cameron Merriman in the lead, coming across complete lap 4. With lap 3 now on lap 4. Merriman starting to pull away from Richie Preston and John Batista. They've put a little distance back to Shea Paolo, and fourth battle there between Larry Moody and Paolo for 4th and 5th, but it's still Cameron Merriman, Preston, and Batista pulling away. 3 cars transfer to the feature. They're in solid position to do so as they come through 3 and 4, come to complete lap 5 of 8. Cameron Merriman had the lead from the start, and he's starting to pull away from Richie Preston now as he's got 0.6 of a second lead as they head into 3 and 4.
Cameron
John,
Merriman.
go ahead. John
Cameron
Batista
Merriman.
still holding on to that 3rd spot. Go ahead, Mike.
John Batista in that 3rd spot with 2 laps. They're going to see the white flag next time. Shea Paolo in 4th. Larry Moody in 5th. Merriman white flag in the air. Richie Preston in 2nd. John Batista in 3rd. Shea Paolo and Larry Moody, the top 5. Cameron Merriman through turns 3 and 4. He's going to come off turn number 4, and he will win heat race number 1. Richie Preston 2nd. John Batista 3rd. Shea Paolo, Larry Moody, John Lopresto, a bunch of guys running out of fuel. Matt Dixon, Cody Kelly, Kevin Click going to round out the cars, finishing up here in heat race number 1. Hopefully we get to see the track widen out a little bit. Pretty much single file there in heat race number 1, but I'm sure we'll get some better racing as we go forward.
Yeah, Merriman ran away with that one from the get-go.
All right, heat 2 coming onto the racetrack now. All right, starting on the pole here in heat race number 2. It's going to be the Elbows Up Sim Sport Weekend Energy Gum number 79 from New Paris, Ohio. That is Billy Raleigh. Whoops. Starting in the 2nd spot in the Black Diamond Motorsports, Ultimate Dirt TV, Tim Sim Styles. Number 1 from Pittsboro, Indiana, that is Mason Hannigan. Starting 3rd in the Swindell Speed Lab. Number 81 from Mount Airy, North Carolina, that is Kendall Tucker. Starting in the 4th spot in the Sandbagger Sim Team, Greg Dahlman Racing. Number 5 from Tampa, Florida, that is Max Stambaugh. Starting 5th in the Chris Monroe, number 17, or in the 17, that is Chris Monroe. Starting 6th in the Miles Jansen Racing D2 Race Designs, number 67 from Duluth, Minnesota, that is Miles Jansen. And starting in 7th from Lebanon, Missouri, that is Alex Good. Starting 8th is going to be Bob Ramundo, and starting in 9th will be Dale Jordanson. 9 cars going 8 laps. Top 3 to tonight's A-Main. Green flag in the air. Good jump by Billy Raleigh through turns 1 and 2. Kendall Tucker all over him as they go into turns 3 and 4. Kendall Tucker with the slide job side by side for the race lead. Billy Raleigh looking to the inside. Kendall Tucker 2nd. Max Stambaugh 3rd. Mason Hannigan 4th. Miles Jansen in 5th. Great battle at the front of the field. Looks like we're going to have a 3-car battle. Hannigan or Stambaugh can get up there. Raleigh and Tucker putting on a show here down the back straightaway going into turn number 3. Side by side. Tucker is going to slide up in front of Billy Raleigh. He will lead lap number 3 as they go into turn number 1.
Here comes Tucker back to the inside. They're going to go down the backstretch side by side once again into 3 and 4. Tucker going to pull up in front of Raleigh as they come around to complete lap number 5. They head into 1 and 2. Kendall Tucker still in the lead, followed by Raleigh. Some blinking there from Stambaugh, who's holding on to that 3rd position. This time Tucker starting to pull away as they exit 4 and complete lap number 5 back into 1 and 2. Here comes Max Stambaugh in that 3rd position, trying to make a bid up to 2nd as they head into 3. Now exit 4. 2 laps left to go for your race leader, Kendall Tucker.
Kendall
Tucker,
Tucker down the back straightaway. Gonna come see the white flag next time by Billy Raleigh right in his tire tracks. Max Stambaugh in the 3rd spot. Mason Hannigan 4th. Miles Jansen in 5th. Tucker down the back straightaway. Billy Raleigh following right in his tire tracks. Can't get upside. Ooh. Kendall Tucker will win. Max Stambaugh is going to come home in the 2nd spot. Billy Raleigh in 3rd. Mason Hannigan 4th. Miles Jansen 5th. Chris Monroe, Bob Raimondo, Dale Jordanson.
Probably got a little too sideways there in 4. Almost lost that transfer position.
Exactly. I think he was trying to press it a little too hard going into turns 3 and 4 to get up to him, but just made himself a little too loose there and cost himself a spot. All right, Heat 3 onto the racetrack now. Starting on the pole in the Elida Machine and Tool. Number 554 from Elida, Ohio. That is David Diller. Starting on his outside into the Black Diamond Motorsports. Ultimate Dirt TV, number 91. That is Ernie Williams. Starting 3rd in the JZ iRacing Photography. Number 24 from Fremont, Ohio. That is Alex Staudiger. Starting 4th in the Brent Marks Racing Sim Team. BAPS Auto Supply. Wicked Kush, number 15 from Farmington, Minnesota. That is Michael Sheridan. Starting the 5th spot, in the 44, that is Blake Cannon. Starting 6th in the Swindell Speed Lab. Fast 4 Media, number 10 from Loomis, California, that is Rusty Kruger. Starting 7th in the 59, that is Casey Gus. Starting 8th in the Scott King's Design Team SKD, number 21 from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, that is Scott King. Starting 9th in the 751, that is Carl Prather. And starting in 10th in the Team Bad Boy, number 23 from Wasso, Oklahoma, that is Tyler LaPointe. New name here at the Dirt Slingers. I think he's in a different league that we call here on the Dirt Racing Network. All right, getting ready to go green here for heat race number 3. Moving right along. Race number 1 here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Race number 2 is going to be from the Eldora Speedway as soon as we finish up here. Green flag. David Diller out front. Ernie Williams in that 2nd spot. Alex Staudiger is going to hang on to 3rd. Sheridan is going to go into the 3rd spot. Blake Cannon in for a little bit of contact.
Yellow flag is out.
Caution on the racetrack. Sheridan, Ernie Williams. We have one upside down. That is, I believe, Rusty Kruger. See what happened there, Dom?
Yeah, I think Williams got together with Sheridan possibly, and they turned right in front of the field. And when that happens, there's about 7 other cars just waiting in the wings to get into the middle of that one.
Yeah, nowhere for those guys to go.
See a couple in the back were able to sneak through, but other than that, I think most of the field had some contact in there.
Let's see if I get back to the front here. It's going to be getting the field caught up here. It's David Diller, Blake Cannon without a front wing, Alex Staudiger, Casey Gus, Scott King, Tyler LaPointe, Carl Prather, Michael Sheridan. Look to be the 8 cars still running on the racetrack. All right, looks like pace truck's off. Getting ready to go back to green. Gonna have 6 laps to go. Cannon looking.
Green flag.
Green flag. David Diller out front. Blake Cannon second, Alex Staudiger in third, Casey Gus in fourth, Scott King in fifth. Staudiger a little sideways, going to pull to the infield. Alex Staudiger is going to be done for heat race number 3. David Diller, 4 laps to go. Blake Cannon in second, Casey Gus in third as they go into turn number 3 and 4.
It's David Diller out front, followed by Blake Cannon. They've pulled away from the rest of the field. They are into the feature, but we're going to look at our third spot of Casey Gus. He's holding on for a second over Scott King in fourth. Now he's starting to pull away as they head into 3 and 4. Battle between LaPointe, King, and Sheridan back there for fourth on back. Top 3 look like they're pretty well set as they've completed 6 laps now, 2 to go. David Diller, you're still your race leader as they make their way through 3 and 4. And Casey Gus hanging on to that third place position.
Blake Cannon doing everything he can off turn number 2. Could not get close to David Diller. Diller through turns 3 and 4, and he will win heat race number 3. Blake Cannon second, Casey Gus in third, Tyler LaPointe in fourth. And looks like Michael Sheridan will come home in fifth. Scott King and Carl Prather, the 7 cars running on the racetrack. They're in heat race number 3. Heat 4 coming onto the racetrack now. Looks like we're going to have 9. Everybody's gridded, ready to go. Starting on the pole, in the number 7, that is Hayden Cardwell. Starting the second spot, in the 64, that is James Edens. Starting third, in the 175, that is Anthony Lopresto. Starting fourth, in the Brown and Miller Racing Solutions, number 88, that is John Harper. Starting fifth, in the number 19, that is Joel Mueller. Starting sixth, in the 711, that is William Evans. And starting in seventh, in the JH Graphics, number 49, that is Jeff Herrick. And starting in 8th will be the 39 of Mike Henniger. And starting in 9th, the number 90 of Trevor Royer. 9 cars going 8 laps. Top 3 to tonight's A main. Top 2 the pole dash. Everybody else through the consolations. Final heat race here in race number 1. Kind of a couple consolation races, pole dash, and then a 30-lap A main. All right, pace truck's off. Getting ready, green flag in the air. Hayden Cardwell right up against the outside fence. James Edens in that second spot. Anthony Lopresto, John Harper battling for third. Little bit of contact there. Harper gets into it with Anthony Lopresto. John Harper, then he gets into, not sure who that is back here, Jeff Herrick. Joel Moeller as well. See if they clear. Moeller's going to get refired. Cardwell is coming. No caution. James Edens in that second spot. Anthony Lopresto still in third. William Evans in fourth. Trevor Royer in fifth. Completing lap number 3 as Hayden Cardwell gets into the outside fence there in turns 1 and 2. Going to keep his foot in the gas going into turns 3 and 4. Going to see 4 laps to go here for race leader Hayden Cardwell as he goes into turn number 1.
It is Hayden Cardwell still out front, regaining his composure after getting into the wall, followed by James Eden and Anthony Lopresto. Lopresto falling just off the touch of the front 2, but all 3 of them securely locked here. 5 laps complete in this final heat. Top 3 to the feature. Hayden Cardwell now starting to pull away ever so slightly from James Eden, almost 0.4 of a second as they come around to complete lap number 6. 2 laps left to go. top three securely locked as they head down the backstretch. It's Cardwell, Edens, LaPresto, your top three, then Royer and Evans rounding out your top five as Cardwell comes to get the white flag.
Hayden Carwell right up against the outside fence. James Edens in the second spot. Checkered flag in the air. Hayden Cardwell will win heat race number 4. James Edens second. Anthony LaPresto in third. William Evans in fourth. And Trevor Royer will come home in fifth. Looks like we're going to get C Main coming onto the racetrack. All right. C-Main on the racetrack. Starting on the pole will be Matt Dixon. On his outside will be Bob Ramundo. Starting third will be Carl Prather. Starting fourth will be Mike Henninger. Fifth will be Cody Kelly. Sixth will be Dale Jordanson. Seventh will be Alex Staudiger. Eighth will be Jeff Herrick. Ninth will be Kevin Click. 10th will be Alex Good. 11th will be Ernie Williams. 12th will be Joe Moeller. 13th will be Jacob Fields. That's way out of order. It says it should be 14th will be Rusty Kruger. And I'm not sure why it skips over 14 there. 14 cars here in the C main. Going to go 12 laps, top 4 to the rear of tonight's B main. All right, pace truck is off. Getting ready to go green. Green flag. Big time jump for Matt Dixon going into turns 1 and 2. Bob Ramundo following right in his tire tracks. It's going to be Dale Jordanson in the third spot. Mike Henninger fourth. Alex Staudiger in fifth. Got a couple cars around here in the back of the field. Caution on the racetrack. Ernie Williams. I think Jacob Fields was involved back here. Alex Good as well. Looks like we got about 3 cars involved, maybe 4 cars. One is taking it to pit road. That is Jacob Fields. Just a lot of one guy got into another and turned him around, and like we saw in that first caution and I think the second heat race there, Dom, it was just a lot of places where guys didn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, I think Joel Moeller slid up just a little bit and there was a car behind him, and then like you said, chain reaction type of events, and 4 or 5, maybe even 6 cars got a piece of it.
Jordan, go to dirtslingersracing.com and apply there. That's where you apply, and then Roger will get you all the information once you apply, and he processes your application, and then you'll be good to go. Thank you, Scott. All right, pace truck is off. Green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Matt Dixon out front. Bob Raimondo second, Mike Henninger in third, Alex Staudinger fourth, Kevin Click in fifth. Good side-by-side battle back here. Click and Dale Jordanson. Just outside the final transfer spot. Staudinger looking on the inside of Mike Henninger. Kevin Click trying to get into that battle as well. Good battle for that last transfer spot here, shaping up. Mike Henninger in third, Kevin Click fourth, Alex Staudinger fifth as they go into turn number 3.
It's Henninger, Click, and Staudinger as they make their way through. Now side by side, Click and Henninger. Click going to make the move up to the third spot. Here comes Henninger back down on the inside. 3, 4, and 5 battling it out for this last transfer spot, or last 2 transfer spots into the B main as they head into 1 and 2. Click has it, but here comes Henninger on the outside. They're going to head down into 3 and 4, make their way around. And it is still Click in that third spot. Staudinger up to 4th. Henninger back to 5. Got a caution just behind the front 2, Click and Staudinger. It's going to bring a caution out as we are 8 laps through this C main.
Looked like a lot of net code there as we were live on that one. I'm going to go back and watch that one, but there was probably about 2 or 3 feet between those 2 cars, and net code brought out that caution flag. There was a great racing. Great racing there. Sorry for Mike Henninger there. He was doing good, keeping it in the transfer spot, and the net code came and bit him. Looks like we're going to have 3 laps to go when they take the green flag. Matt Dixon, Bob Raimondo, Kevin Click, Alex Staudinger, the top 4 that would transfer. I believe it's Rusty Kruger, the first one on the outside. All right, pace truck is off, getting ready to go back to green.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag. Matt Dixon, Bob Raimondo, Kevin Click, Alex Staudinger. Gonna see 2 laps to go here off turn number 4 as they go into turn number 1.
It's Matt Dixon out front, but it's a battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. If they can keep it clean, they all advance. But it's all for that starting position. It's Raimondo holding off Click and Staudinger for the time being as they head into turn number 1 and out of turn number 2. Click still has it. Staudinger going to look to the inside. He's got 3rd. Now he's going to try to take 2nd. Slide job up the hill if he can hold on to it. Looks like Click went around. So now it's Kruger up into the 3rd spot, or 4th spot, I believe, or Herrick. It's Dixon, Staudinger, and that's going to end it. Got mixed up on the laps there, looking on what was going on.
I'd already clicked to the next race, so we can't go back and look at that one. Got the B main coming onto the racetrack. All right, starting on the pole here for tonight's B main will be Shea Paulo. Starting on his outside will be Mason Hannigan. Third will be Tyler LaPointe. Fourth, Trevor Royer. Fifth, Larry Moody. Sixth, Miles Jansen. Seventh, Michael Sheridan. Eighth, William Evans. Ninth, John Lopresto. 10th will be Chris Monroe. 11th, Scott King. 12th, John Harper. 13th, Matt Dixon. 14th, Alex Stautiger. 15th, Bob Ramundo. 16th, Jeff Herrick. 16 cars going 14 laps, top 8 to the rear of tonight's A main. All right, pace truck is off. Green flag. Shea Paulo through turns 1 and 2. Mason Hannigan looking on his outside. Can't get alongside of him. Trevor Royer right there in the third spot. Miles Jansen fourth. Big time racing behind them. 3 wide. I believe that's Tyler LaPointe, Michael Sheridan, William Evans. Maybe even 4 wide back here behind those guys. Right around that 8th and final transfer spot. Shea Paulo still out front. Trevor Royer, Mason Hannigan. The top 3 as they go into turn number 1.
Shea Paulo just holding over a 0.2 of a second lead over Trevor Royer as he is right on his back wheel. Holding tight. Those two have broke away from Mason Hannigan and Miles Jensen. They are 3 and 4. They're wheel to wheel. We got a caution.
Looks like Michael Sheridan in the infield here. Flipped wildly. And went away. Shea Paulo, Trevor Royer, Miles Jansen, William Evans, Larry Moody, the top 5. Shea Paulo, Trevor Royer, Miles Jansen, William Evans. Keeps flipping around. William Evans in 4th, Larry Moody, Tyler LaPointe, John Harper, Alex Stautiger, Mason Hannigan, John Lopresto, the top 10. Got 9 laps to go. Green flag. Shea Paulo out front. Trevor Royer, Miles Jansen, Larry Moody, William Evans. A little bit of contact. Trevor Royer's going to keep it going in the right direction. Falls back to the 5th position. Still Shea Paulo out front with 7 laps to go as they come off turn number 2.
Shea Paulo starting to pull away over a second now back to Miles Jansen. William Evans and Larry Moody. A good battle back there between the three of them. They've got a car slow there in the front stretch, trying to keep it underway, and it's going to bring out the caution. Looks to be William Evans that got a little sideways there on the front stretch.
William Evans, Miles Jansen got together. Both cars refired, drove away. Looks like we're going to have about 5 laps to go. Pace truck is off. Green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Shea Paulo up against the outside fence. Larry Moody in the second spot. William Evans in third. Alex Staudiger fourth. John LaPresto in fifth. Tyler LaPointe currently in the final transfer spot with 4 laps to go as they work off turn number 2.
It is still Shea Paulo out front and pulling away ahead of Larry Moody in second place. Then a good battle back there for third, fourth, and fifth between Staudinger, LaPresto, and William Evans. LaPresto up to the 4th spot. Staudinger back to 5th. Shea Paulo still out front. Now it's a hornet's nest back there. Shea Paulo making his way through 1 and 2. Take a look back here at 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Larry Moody holding on for that second spot. We've got 3 challengers behind him. William Evans, Alex Staudinger, and Trevor Royer all doing battle here as they enter 1 and 2. Coming around to complete on the white flag lap. They'll send it into 3 and 4 one more time.
Shea Paulo's going to win tonight's B main. William Evans will finish in second. Alex Staudiger in third. Larry Moody fourth. John LaPresto fifth. Trevor Royer sixth. Bob Raimondo seventh. And Matt Dixon will finish in the 8th and final transfer spot.
Definitely getting racy out there, Mike.
We saw it last week when we came here. I think we were here in race number 2, and we said it then too, how the race leader will pull away, but it'd be great racing behind him. So it's kind of been the same here tonight too. All right, pole dash coming onto the racetrack. Got Hayden Cardwell on the racetrack, Kendall Tucker, Richie Preston, David Diller, Blake Cannon, Max Stambaugh, Cameron Merriman, and James Edens. All right, getting ready to go green, 6 laps. Kendall Tucker, Cameron Merriman on the front row. Green flag. Tucker down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Cameron Merriman in that second spot. Third place is Hayden Cardwell. Riding the outside fence. We got one couple around. Caution on the racetrack. I believe that's Richie Preston. He is stopped here on the back straightaway. Little contact. Preston spun it around. He's going to refire. Catch the rear of the field. Cameron Merriman, Kendall Tucker, Hayden Cardwell, Max Stambaugh. David Diller, Blake Cannon, James Edens, and then Max Stambaugh, Richie Preston. Green flag back in the air. Front three cars right up against the outside fence. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Coming off turn number 4. Still Cameron Merriman out front. Kendall Tucker working the bottom side of the racetrack. Hayden Cardwell in the third spot. Cameron Merriman halfway, 3 down, 3 to go as they go into turn number 1.
Still Cameron Merriman out front, followed by Kendall Tucker and Hayden Cardwell. Your top 3 as they head into turn 2. This time around there'll be 2 to go. And Cameron Merriman has started to pull away just ever so slightly over Kendall Tucker. Tucker on the bottom line, chasing Merriman around 1 and 2 as they head down the backstretch. They'll set it into 3 and 4. Running order staying the same as they come around this time. White flag in the air, 1 lap left to go.
Cameron Merriman working through turns 1 and 2. Hayden Cardwell still riding in third. Kendall Tucker in fourth, but off turn number 4. Cameron Merriman will win tonight's pole dash. Hayden Cardwell second. Kendall Tucker third. I believe it was Blake Cannon in fourth. All right, going to do a quick commercial. Still getting the finishing order. His race control. All right, going to get ready to go to tonight's A main. What do you think we're going to see here in tonight's A main?
Well, hopefully it's what we've seen in the last couple races. A lot of competitive racing throughout the whole racetrack. Just hopefully they can do their best to keep that leader in check, whoever it might be.
Appreciate you taking over, doing a lot of the call. You're not feeling the best right now, but hopefully we can tough it out for the rest of this one. And appreciate you, Dom, taking over a lot of the call. Doing a great job.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, looks like we got everybody. Going to rearrange the first 8 rows once they take the iRacing green flag. So we're going to give you from 9th on back. Starting in the 9th spot will be John Batista. Starting 10th will be Billy Raleigh. Starting 11th will be Casey Gus. Starting 12th will be Anthony Lopresto. 13th will be Shea Paulo. 14th, William Evans. 15th, Alex Staudiger. 16th, Larry Moody. 17th, John LaPresto. 18th, Trevor Royer. 19th, Bob Ramundo. And 20th will be Matt Dixon. So we got 20 cars, going to go 30 laps. Pace truck will drop off. Race control will rearrange those first 4 rows and how they finished in the pole dash. Once they are satisfied, we're going to go around 3 times and then cut them loose for 30 green flag only laps.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, it's going to take a couple laps to get this sorted out. But once race control is satisfied, he put it to make it happen in 3 laps. All right, going to go around one more time. It's going to be to the first 8 guys. Merriman, Cardwell, Kendall Tucker, James Edens, Blake Cannon, Max Stambaugh, David Diller, and Richie Preston. Getting ready to go green here off turn number 4. Green flag. Hayden Cardwell on the outside is going to take over the race lead. Cameron Merriman's going to fall into second. Kendall Tucker on the bottom in third. James Edens fourth. Blake Cannon in 5th. Great racing at the front of the field. You're going to see the front 2 are pulling away. James Edens in the 3rd spot. Kendall Tucker in 4th. Blake Cannon in 5th as they go into turn number 1.
It is Hayden Cardwell, your race leader. As Cameron Merriman touches the outside wall, it's going to slow him up a little bit, but let Cardwell pull away. Battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and a caution comes out on the racetrack.
Caution on the racetrack. I believe it's for William Evans. Billy Raleigh, John Batista back here. John Batista was on his side. Went for a wild ride. Looks like John Batista is taking it to pit road. His night's over. Billy Raleigh looks like he's coming to pit road. Looks like his night's going to be over.
Well, that's a big break for Cameron Merriman right there. He had Hayden Cardwell in his sights, touches the wall, and lets him pull away a little bit. Now he gets to close right back up on his tail.
Lights out on the pace truck, going green next time. Pace truck is off. Hayden Cardwell, Cameron Merriman, James Edens, Kendall Tucker, Blake Cannon, green flag. Cardwell on the outside. Cameron Merriman following right in his tire tracks. James Edens, first one on the bottom side of the racetrack. Kendall Tucker up against the outside fence. Blake Cannon in 5th. Max Stambaugh 6th. Hayden Cardwell pulling away ever so slightly over Cameron Merriman as they come off turn number 4 and go into turn number 1.
It's Hayden Cardwell out front, 6 laps complete here in our feature. We'll see if Cameron Merriman can hang with him. We've seen the leader pull away, and we got another caution on the racetrack.
Looks like David Diller on his side here off turn number 2. He's trying to get back on all fours. Couldn't do it. It's going to clear, go to the infield. His night's over.
Well, for everyone but the leader, this might be their best friend right here are these caution flags.
Yeah, it's been some great racing about third on back. Everybody except the leader is pulling away, but some great racing behind him.
And these caution flags keep those runs shorter, let those guys sit back there in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, have a chance at Cardwell. We'll see if he can hold them off.
Still Hayden Cardwell. Hayden Cardwell, Cameron Merriman, Kendall Tucker, James Edens, Blake Cannon, Max Stambaugh, Richie Preston, Anthony Lepresto, Shea Paulo, and then John Lepresto is in 10th. All right, pace truck is off. Green flag. Hayden Cardwell right up against the outside fence. Cameron Merriman in the 2nd spot. Kendall Tucker in 3rd. Tucker trying to find a way to get around Cameron Merriman. Gonna look to the inside going into turn number 1 this time. James Edens right there. So is Blake Cannon. Kendall Tucker will take over 2nd. Cameron Merriman falling back to 3rd. James Edens looking for 3rd here off turn number 4. Can't get it, but they go into turn number 1.
This battle's going to allow Hayden Cardwell to start to gap the field. It's still Kendall Tucker in 2nd. Then it's Cameron Merriman holding on to that 3rd place spot. He's got 2 guys behind him trying to chase him down for that 3rd place podium position. To the inside goes Merriman on Kendall Tucker. He's got a rear view mirror full of Cannon and Edens as they head into 3 and 4. They've now completed 10 laps here in this feature. They'll head into 1 and 2. Merriman going to look to the inside once again on Tucker. Can't make it work. Looks like Edens hits the outside wall there. He'll fall back to the 5th place spot. Cannon up to 4th, still looking for that 3rd place spot on Merriman as they head through 2 and 3. This has allowed almost a 2-second lead now for Hayden Cardwell, who makes his way through 3 and 4. He's still your race leader.
Hayden Cardwell working down the back straightaway. Kendall Tucker in the 2nd spot. Cameron Merriman in 3rd. Blake Cannon in 4th. James Edens 5th. Shea Paulo 6th. Max Stambaugh 7th. Alex Stautiger in 8th. Trevor Royer is going to go by him for 8th. Stautiger back to 9th. Anthony Lepresto in 10th. Hayden Cardwell already going to get into some lap traffic. Going to lap a couple guys here. He's going to go right around. See if Kendall Tucker can get up to these guys to get around him as well. But Hayden Cardwell out by 2.8 seconds now over Kendall Tucker. So closing in on 10 laps to go as they come off turn number 4.
It's still Tucker, then Merriman. They're within 0.3 of a second. Now closer as Merriman draws up on the back push bar heading into 1 and 2. Second and third doing battle. They've pulled away from Blake Cannon. It's going to be a battle for that second and third place spot on the podium. Here goes Merriman to the inside as they come across. It's still Tucker in that second position as they've now completed 18 laps. Crossover move coming for Tucker to the inside as they head down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Tucker and Merriman going bar to bar with each other as they head through the front stretch. Down through 1 and 2 they come. Now they're going to start to encounter some slower traffic in front of them as well. They're still 3.6 seconds back behind your leader of Hayden Cardwell as we are now on lap 20 of 30. Kendall Tucker still holding on to that second place position by 0.3 of a second over Cameron Merriman. Then it's James Eden and Blake Cannon, your top 5. Their way through 1 and 2 down the backstretch. This time Kendall Tucker pulling away a little bit as they start to encounter those lappers in front of them. Less than 10 laps left to go here in this A main feature. And it's now almost 4.5 seconds for Hayden Cardwell out in front of your second and third place drivers.
Hayden Cardwell's got almost a half a lap on the back to second place. Cameron Merriman, Kendall Tucker trying to work through lap traffic. A little bit of contact as they went through. Everybody came away okay. Hayden Cardwell, Cameron Merriman, James Edens, Blake Cannon, the top 5. Going to be 5 laps to go next time by. Hayden Cardwell putting on a clinic here tonight. Almost 5-second gap back to Cameron Merriman. 5 laps to go for Hayden Cardwell. Putting Bob Raimondo a lap down. Putting Larry Moody a lap down. Hayden Cardwell is going to see 4 laps to go here off turn number 4 as he goes back into turn number 1.
Hayden Cardwell making his way around the track, looking to put the 12th place driver of John Lopresto a lap down as he heads into 3 and 4. This time around, 3 laps left to go for your race leader. 5.3 seconds over Cameron Merriman, who is now pulled away by a 1.5 seconds over Kendall Tucker. Tucker still got over 2 seconds over the 4th place driver of James Eden. 2 to go this time for Hayden Cardwell as he enters 1 and 2.
Cameron Merriman is a half a lap behind Hayden Cardwell as he is going to see the white flag this time. 5.4 seconds is the lead for Hayden Cardwell as he's working through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. And Hayden Cardwell will win here at the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Cameron Merriman will finish in second. Kendall Tucker will come home and finish in third. James Edens fourth, and Shea Paulo will finish in fifth. Great race. Just a absolute domination by Hayden Cardwell here tonight. Great racing all over the racetrack, though. 2 cautions, right?
Yeah, I think 2. Yep. Something like that. Yeah, that sounds right.
We're going to get these guys in the server. Get a quick word before we get ready for the next one. They all left. Kendall, got a copy?
Sir.
All right, man. Good run for you. Just didn't have anything for Hayden tonight, but you had a great battle there with Cameron, and but came home in third. Talk about the night.
Just I don't know the track. I mean, honestly, it was pretty miserable. Just I'm not really sure how Hayden he's able to run the cushion up there like he is, but it's hats off to him for doing it. I was trying it, but just wasn't wasn't as fast as I needed to be up there, and especially with this fixed setup, the car was just driving a lot different than I'd like for it to. It was just way too tight up there for me to get rotated and keep my right ear up there on the cushion like I needed to. So I don't know. We don't dabble much in these fixed races, but I mean it was a big difference between the open setup and how our stuff drives compared to that. So I don't know. Just hats off to Hayden for being able to get up there and run it like that. Just I don't know, have to figure out something to run it up there, I guess, like him and the fixed deals.
All right, man. Any thank yous before I let you go get ready for the next one?
Yeah, just Swindell Speed Lab and K1 Race Gear, Bell Helmet, South Bay Partners, HMS Motorsports, Racing Electronics, and Ammo Performance. And thanks to Roger and all the guys and for putting the league on. Thank y'all for the broadcast.
All right, man. Congrats on that third place finish.
Thank you.
All right, get second here in the channel. Cam, got a copy.
Yeah.
All right, man. Good run. Great battle in there with Kendall, but just didn't have anything for Hayden tonight. Just talk about how the night was.
Yeah, that was actually a lot of fun. Sorry, my golden retriever's acting up. But it was a good race. Hayden got the jump on me there on the start and found a way to navigate the top without like dumpster in the car or motocrossing off the track or one way or the other. And he had great pace, and I got into a pretty tough battle there in the mid race. By the time I came out of it, I was 5 seconds back, and I thought, well, maybe I'll be able to, hedge off some time on the splits against Hayden, and I only kept going back. So props to Hayden. That was really good pace for that, that 360 setup and that track state. That was really cool.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go?
I'd just like to thank friends and family support me, and you guys for putting this on. DSRL is a phenomenal series. I've been having a lot of fun here on Monday nights, so everybody who makes this thing happen. I got a super clean quick time a little while ago that came as a surprise in the mail, and that was really cool. So all the sponsors that come along with this make it really unique and pretty exciting. So thank you very much.
All right, man. Congrats on that second place.
Thank you.
Hayden, got a copy?
Yes, sir, brother.
All right, man. Pretty dominating performance here tonight. Just talk about how it was there from the driver's seat.
Yeah. There when we got lucky there, and we were able to roll the start on Cam there. It would have been a lot harder to navigate there if we didn't get the jump on him there. But we was able to get the jump and just set a smooth pace without a monster truck in the top or getting tied or putting in the wall ending. And we ran a perfect race, and we were able to just keep it clean and bring it home.
Just talk about how it was navigating lap traffic, especially with such a big lead.
Yeah, it was kind of tricky there, and it kind of wasn't because all those guys. There was about one guy that was running the top, and it was Richie, and he got out of the way pretty fast. He's a good guy, so the lap cars held the line, and they did what they're supposed to do. So props to them too. They're racing for spots.
Any thank yous before we let you go get ready for the next one?
Yeah, just gotta thank all the boys at Slick Sim Sport for all the help, even though this was a fixed setup. Roger for everything that they do, putting this fixed setup on, and you guys with the broadcast, and Vanderbilt Race Cars and Jason Webb Racing.
All right, man. Congrats on that win, and talk to you again soon.
Thank you.
That is your winner, Hayden Cardwell. Gonna shut it down. Gonna see what Roger wants to do, but we're gonna shut it down. Maybe get ready for race number 2, and so give us a couple minutes.